Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Sean Huggins and this is Europe with Hugs. Thank you so much for being here. I am an American looking to learn more about life in Europe through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So if you enjoy the video, then please consider subscribing. We're trying to hit that magical 1,000 subscriber mark, so it'd be greatly appreciated. Besides, you don't want to miss any videos. We got new videos coming out all the time, so hit that subscribe button. Thank you in advance. But today, we're checking out the 5 most underrated cities in Europe. Oh, baby. If you're from Europe and you've been doing some traveling in Europe, then let me know. What do you think some of the most underrated cities in all of Europe is? Today, we're going to see what Drew Binksky, linked in the description, as always, what he thinks of the 5 most underrated cities in Europe. So, let's take a look.
After visiting every country in the world, here are my 5 self-declared most underrated cities in Europe and why.
Number 1, Prague.
Whoa. Okay, this is kind of a little bit of a surprise, actually, because I've been to Prague. It is amazing. Definitely one of my favorite places I've ever been to. I don't know if I would call it underrated, though. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'd have to see the statistics on tourist travel and stuff, but I feel like it's a pretty major city, so I don't know if it would be underrated. I don't know.
Czech Republic's capital is my favorite city in Europe by a long shot. From the Gothic architecture of Old Town Square to the delicious street food alongside the river, the medieval and bohemian vibes here are not to be slept on. For connoisseurs, beer is cheaper than water, and for history buffs, you'll enjoy looking at the focal point of East meets West. If crazy nightlife is not your thing, and trust me, there's plenty of it here, then check out the John Lennon Wall and immerse yourself in one of the most cosmopolitan music scenes in Europe.
Wow.
Number 2, Venice.
Venice! Dude, hold on a second. 5 most underrated cities in Europe. Underrated. Venice? Venice has to be one of the most tourist attraction places in the whole world, no? I don't know if this would be underrated. I think this is maybe one of the least underrated places because everybody knows that it's like the best tourist place. No? Like, what?
On the northeastern shores of Italy, the historic town of Venice usually comes 3rd or 4th on people's bucket list after Rome and Florence.
I feel like if it comes 3rd or 4th on people's bucket lists, that's not underrated. That's 3rd or 4th. That's 3rd or 4th. That's not underrated. Underrated is like 100th on people's bucket list, you know? Anyways.
But I'm here to tell you why Venice should be number 1. The floating city is famous for its canals, the most beautiful in the world.
That'd be
awesome.
And
what a nice break it is to explore an urban landscape without motor vehicles. Get lost on the side streets of one of the city's 118 islands linked by 300 bridges. And
118 islands? That's what the city is? That's crazy.
Up in a huge plaza where you can taste gelato and listen to the violin.
Wow.
Number 3, Reykjavik.
Oh, okay, here we go. Now this is a good one. Reykjavik, heard of it, obviously, but never heard of it in the context of like a major household name tourist attraction type of a city. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on with Reykjavik.
Iceland is the most stunning country to visit in all of Europe. With dramatic landscapes ranging from geysers, glaciers, and active volcanoes that are still erupting almost constantly, you'll feel like you're a character in Lord of the Rings.
It looks like Lord of the Rings.
Beyond the black sanded beaches and geothermal hot springs, the capital city of Reykjavik is small, but a great place to party.
Yo!
With a variety of cuisines to try, including shark and the famous Icelandic...
Did he say shark? You can eat shark in Reykjavik? Shark? You can eat Jaws?
And a hot dog,
that's crazy.
And a strip of bars and music venues. It's one of the best cities in Europe to make spontaneous friends. Reykjavik is super expensive, so I recommend you to stay in a hostel for cheap and plan a whale watching excursion with the people you'll meet there. Before you leave, don't miss the striking central church and the world's biggest penis museum.
Hold on a second. 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 What? That's... Wait a minute. That's what I'm looking at right now? Some whale ding-dongs? What the frick?
Number 4, Ljubljana. Slovenia's capital is one of the cleanest and greenest cities in the world.
Cleanest
in fact,
and greenest.
the country is the third most forested country in all of Europe. With so many hikes and excursions to take right outside the urban center, Ljubljana is a great intro to a unique place that most people don't know about. Pristine streets and perfectly maintained buildings are a solid representation of one of the most hospitable cultures east of Italy.
Okay, this is a good, underrated location for sure.
Come to Ljubljana for great photo opportunities and your lovely dose of solitude. Number 5, Andorra la Vella. Tucked between France and Spain, Andorra is one of the smallest countries in the world.
What? Andorra? I don't even think I've ever heard of this place. Andorra la Vella. I've never heard of this place. Tell me more.
But the list of things to do there is immense. The capital city dates back thousands of years and is the highest capital in Europe at 1,023 meters tall thanks to the Pyrenees Mountains. Catalan is the official language, and this country is so safe it doesn't even need a military. It's a shopper's haven with luxury brands and low taxes. And just like Ljubljana, Andorra is a great home base as you take day trips into lush greeneries or even to Barcelona.
Wow.
So which one of these 5 European cities do you want to visit the most? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in Europe this summer.
Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, I think some of these were not really underrated, but some of them definitely were. So overall, pretty solid list, I think. I'm trying to think of the places that I've been in Europe. I've only been to like places that everybody's heard of, except for, you know, small towns in Germany, small cities in Germany. But like, yeah, I don't know if I would really call them top 5 most underrated places to visit in all of Europe, you know? So I don't know. I'm curious what you guys have to say about it. If you guys have any top tier underrated tourist attraction cities, places that you gotta go to, but not a lot of people have really given enough credit to, then I'm all ears. I need to add some places to my, you know, my bucket list. So please let me know in the comment section below. And again, when you're done there, if you enjoyed the video, then consider subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated. But that being said, that's all the time that I have for today. So thank you guys so much for being here. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.